Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Sunday, the 27th of April 2025. I hope you're doing well. So helping us to get through these transitions that are going on in 2025, 2026 and 2027 before it settles down, I would say. Going to be creating a series of meditations to help us through this, a meditation, different one each week, for you to do often, perhaps twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. Cards are coming out, so I can stop waffling now. Check it out anyway if you're interested in those meditations on my YouTube channel playlist, Meditations. The Noble One, doing the right thing. Stepping up and doing the right thing. Sometimes we need to step forward, stand in. Now it feels like a situation might come about where you know best and you need to step forward. Sometimes we've backed off and we've just let those people that are the pushiest lead the way or do whatever, and we're like, I know better than that, but you know, it's not worth the battle of fighting with them. Now's not the time to do that. It's a time to step forward and go, I know better than this, I'm going to do it. There's that message of evil. What am I hearing? Evil persists when good men step back. This message is saying, the Noble One, do the right thing, step forward and do the right thing. Don't be the one stepping back now. We've got passion here as well, especially if it's in line with your passion, something that you're passionate about, something that's riling you up, something that's like, this is wrong. Like it feels like the Noble One, you know, doing the right thing. It's like, this is wrong. You know, like when someone's being bullied and instead of just like filming it with your phone, is like what a lot of people seem to be doing in situations like that. It's like, step forward and help them. Like, how many times do we see that now? We see these videos of something terrible happening to someone. It's like everyone's just watching and videoing it for content so that they can get paid a bit, whatever, for it, or get some attention for it, instead of helping the person. Like, it's so wrong, isn't it? There might be a situation like that where you're called to step forward and actually do something about it. Now, one reason that we don't do that is because it puts us in danger when we do that. However, I'm not saying like put yourself in danger. Perseverance, stay the course. Hang on in there. We got this. We got this. It's time for good people to step up. Tarot, what have you got for us today, please? We've got the Tower. Things are falling apart. Ooh. Shock, surprising events, things falling apart, come crashing down. Tower can be very good, especially this year. The Tower is very good, right? There's a lot of things that need to come crashing down. Not to say it's going to be easy when these things come crashing down. We've got the Knight of Swords. There's a need to take swift action on something, even run. For some, this might be a message of if something's physically falling apart, you need to run. Like, you know, I wasn't affected by it at all. The earthquake, Myanmar, and that hit Bangkok especially, but not more than Myanmar. But my friends were there, and the stories that they've told me about having to get down a lot of flights of stairs to get out their apartment as it's kind of cracking and falling apart. Absolutely terrifying listening to the stories. It could be, you know, could be a message of something like that, of like, run if you need to run. If we're talking about seismic activity and stuff like that. But it is taking swift action. Hopefully it's not things like that for a lot of us, but it is taking swift action. Got the King of Swords, clarity. Hierophant is about spiritual ascension. So being clear on the spiritual ascension, that could be being clear on doing the right thing. There's nothing more important than our spiritual growth, you know. Even if you're putting yourself in danger, putting your body in danger is not as bad as putting your spirit in danger. And so if not doing the right thing keeps your body out of danger, that is actually worse for you than doing the right thing to ensure that your spirit isn't in danger. The last thing we want to do is to step down this staircase and to do our spirit harm and our soul harm. We don't want to do that, right? So the Tower, what's falling apart today? It wouldn't surprise me if the Tower comes out every single day till July now. Page of Materials, so we can dream something new. So whatever's falling apart, it's so that we can dream up something new, start something new, so solutions can come through. I mean, that's what's happening this year, is the things that should not be supported anymore are falling apart. So thinking on the Noble One, dreaming something up, some kind of a solution to what is falling apart. And that's not saying we all need to like figure it out. It's like, well, money's falling apart, so what is the alternative? It's like, no, that's just way too much for us to figure out. We don't need to do that. But it's going to evolve out of us, you know, being ourselves and just on that micro level. It will evolve. The new systems will evolve from there. We've got masculine energy and new beginnings. Nice. New beginnings, a new day. These cards keep on coming out. Clearly something about healing masculine energy. I mean, it has been so toxic. There's been so much toxic masculine energy. No wonder it's been harming men so much, and women. But men, like predominantly, kind of lost at the moment, because what is that? Like the things that are working within masculine energy in our old systems have been the toxic, you know? Oh, you want to be a narcissist and harm the planet? Here, have billions of dollars. You want to do the right thing? You can't have anything. Simps, you know? It's been like that. It's like it has been encouraging the worst of the masculine, and as that falls away, new beginnings for the masculine here. Oh, it's so needed. The Knight of Swords, and then when you get that impulse, run. Knight of Swords takes swift action. The Queen of Inspiration, inspired by something, she takes action as well. She gets inspired by something and she takes action. Do it fast. So when you have an idea today, do it fast. Discernment. I thought I'd said that wrong then. Yeah, choosing wisely for yourself. Now, there's something in that what I said before. If you've got a choice of putting your body in danger, I'm not suggesting anyone put themselves into danger here, but think about your spirit too. We all have choices through our lives of doing the right thing or doing the easy thing, right? Now's the time to do the right thing, for sure. The Hierophant and the King of Swords, gaining clarity on our spiritual evolution. And the evolution of the human race as well. And then Eight of Inspiration, heading toward that. So you might have a clear vision today of like where we could be headed. And that might be really good to get focused on that and go, let's get ourselves there. Let's get ourselves to this place of peace, or of the healed masculine, or whatever it is. We have changes and emotional release. Whew. Yeah, and the emotional release that comes from these things that we're going through as well. We need to feel it in order to heal it. We need to feel everything that's going on. The harm that has been done to us. And the planet too. Whew. It's a lot, isn't it? Okay. Masculine and feminine energies. This should be interesting. Based on, you know, this masculine energy healing that's coming through. We've got the Justice card coming out here. This is the card of karma. Now, it's been so back to front, hasn't it? It's been so back to front in the systems that we've had. Like I said before, the narcissists have been rewarded, and the people doing the right thing have not been rewarded. And that is just so wrong. It goes against the laws of the universe, right? And when things go against the laws of the universe, there's going to be a backlash. You know, there's an energetic backlash to that. Karma will come through in the end. Can't come through in certain systems. It can't come through that. But it will come through in the end. The Five of Pentacles, this is, again, keeps on coming out, this card of like, I don't know the way forward. We don't know the way forward, right? From these energies of toxic masculinity, of like helping the men find the positive masculinity. We don't know the way forward, but we can find it. We can. We've got the Empress here, divine feminine energies. Beautiful. Divine feminine energies. Women are lucky through this, really, because we have been doing this work, we've been evolving, and we have been figuring out what those divine feminine energies are. We've kind of got a head start, and perhaps we're here to help the masculine now find their way in going through a similar process, instead of being annoyed at them for not doing it yet. Justice, karma, good people getting the good things. The Hermit, interesting. The Hermit, separation energy, singling out new systems. It feels like you're not invited to the others, you know? We're going to share this thing, but it's only the good people, and they don't get to participate in this. No, you can't be part of it. The Hermit energy, it's not about singularity, it's not about independence, it's not us by ourselves. It's creating these points of light with our tribes, good people, bringing it together. Good things can come through that. New structures, new groups, new things coming together so that positive karma can come through. So you're getting that message? Guys told me ages ago, when I'm working on receiving and I'm helping people work on the receiving, it's like, how can I receive more? It's getting more and more difficult, right? Because the systems that we've had have been constricted, and if it's not been in line with those universal forces. And my guides tell me you can't receive through those structures, you know? Here I am using YouTube and Facebook, and it's getting worse and harder, and they're like, well, you can't receive through those. That is part of that restrictive, the part of the restrictive systems. Empaths and good people cannot receive through systems like that. You have to receive from the empaths, right? And this feels to me like, okay, well, the empaths come together and create new things then, and other people can't receive from that. The ones that don't want to do the right thing, then they can't receive from it. Not in a bad way, not in a like mean girl way, but in a protective kind of a way. There's teaching behind that. And isn't that what we've been learning in the last few years? It's certainly what I've been learning as well, empowerment. It was getting me down having to teach this stuff. It was getting me down to have to say, protect yourself and be careful of who you let in, and have boundaries. And it's just like, it feels so heavy. I want to be about the love and light. And the guys are going, this is what people need to learn at the moment. It's like, I don't feel like I'm being a light bearer when I'm having to give these messages out. It started really getting me down, especially when I'm listening back to the readings. I'm like, guys, give me a break. Give me a break. I want to be positivity. But that's what we've been learning about, is that how to protect ourselves, how to say no, how to have boundaries, what's best for us. And it's applying that now, and stopping telling ourselves that spiritual bypass kind of information of like, oh no, don't be judgmental, love everyone, and you can love them through it. We can't. There's a splitting away now, and there needs to be a splitting away. Five of Pentacles, but we don't have the key. I can't figure it out, says the Five of Pentacles. Well, just go towards your happiness, is what the guides are saying. Just do whatever makes you happy. You don't need to figure it out how to heal a masculine. Just do whatever makes you happy. And if what certain men or masculine are doing makes you happy, go, yay, yay to you. We need to do that. That came through in readings last year. We need to do that. We need to point out the positive masculine when they're doing it. Not give them awards for looking after their own children or stuff like that. But when we see positive masculinity, positive things that they're doing, go point it out and go, that's awesome. That is divine masculine right there that you're doing, and applaud them for it, you know. When we see men knowing themselves and doing the right thing, we need to point that out to them, encourage them with that. Sexual energy is behind that as well. Raising their energy up. Yeah, masculine's been pushed down, right? Their energy, their sexual energy, and their, well, the creative energy as a result of it is being pushed down. They've been stifled. We need to bring that out in them now. I'm not saying it's women's job to do that, but clearly we've got the Empress here, and women have been ahead of it. We had the big challenges, you know, in the last 50 years, or longer. So we've been doing this work. We can help the men do that. Muse of materials and the two of materials to find balance, and something about them mastering the material world, helping the masculine. So the Empress, divine feminine, helps the masculine find a balance with mastering the material world. Whatever that means to you. Let's figure it out together and not be against each other. We've got truth, honoring your energy, and a burden. You know what I heard is that men feel burdened, like they've got to do everything. But with men, it's like they provide, you know, the material world. They feel like they've got to do everything. It's all on their shoulders. And then women, of course, are feeling like they've got to do everything, like everything within the home, all the emotional stuff, and work as well. And yes, it's become too much for everybody because the whole work thing and the abundance thing has been within those control systems. And we've had to do more than is physically possible. Both of us are, so of course we're all feeling overburdened. But rather than pointing the finger at the other person, going, the women are feeling overburdened because the men aren't doing enough. The men are feeling overburdened because the women aren't doing enough. Let's point everyone, turn around and point to the systems instead, right? The truth of it, honoring your energy, and yeah, burdening ourselves. So perhaps listening more to each other when we complain of being overburdened, and instead of blaming the masculine or the feminine for that, put the blame where it truly lies and help each other within this. Let's get some more cards out. What else can we expect today, please? Guides. We're starting out with an owl, which is good advice from a wise person. We've got a bird flying, news is on its way. We have a boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. We have a weeping willow, family sorrow, and scissors, disappointment in some affair. How best to deal with these energies today, please? 10 of Wands, talking about taking the burdens off, or listening to each other when we talk off our burdens that we've been feeling. Listening to each other and believing each other. The Emperor. Look at this, it's the female version of the Emperor. Divine masculine, but it's women in it. What is this? Have women managed to tap into divine masculine energy within ourselves before the men have, and we can help them out with that? Not by feminizing them, but by, it could be something to do with that. It's like women are leading the way now, but not as in, let's take over and be a matriarchy. Helping the men find their divinity within them. Listening to each other when we talk of what's been burdening us and believing each other. Wow. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. What is this bringing up for you? Have you been aware of these energies? What's going on for you at the moment? I'd love to hear from you. Well, and your ideas as well on what I've been talking about here with the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. What's your take on it? We can all help each other out with our ideas here. So, if you'd like even more from me, sign up for my free class on my website. You'll find a link to it right there. And I'll see you in there. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.